Okay, I hung the bow at the door there. We'll get through it in a minute. I just kind of want to see what I had in his bag. This bow has been hanging in the basement, I have to say, from around 80. Let me see, I'm trying to get the year. Well, 90, 2000, 10, 20. That bow's got to be 35 years, and it's been in the basement quite a long time. Only used it one season. That's when my friend got me into going hunting back in the day with a bow and an arrow, and I kind of go through a little story. This doesn't belong in here. This here is it's a paddle ball. Oh wow, been looking for this. This goes way back. This is pretty neat. Yeah, I got film in there. That'd be nice to know what's in it. It's electrical. This here, what is this? Oh, okay. This is the little flipper. I'll show you what that is. The little flipper is the arrow rest, is where the arrow rests on the bow. That is this guy right here. This with the arrow kind of rests. Let me get an arrow out of here. It will be like this. It will rest just like that. I'll show that a little later. That's what that is. Skin camo. Like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to paint yourself, looks like I did use it, which you don't need it actually. Something about hunting for deer. Oh, that's a nice knife. Never got to use it. My friend did it for me. I am batting 1,000. I went out once and I got myself a little button buck. I got that first season. My friend is really sharp. That got me to go. He's been, well, back then was 15 years he's been going out and he never caught any. So he thought that I did a pretty good job. Anyway, I guess I lucked out. This here, what is this? Oh, this just goes on back of the bow, of the arrow. This right over here. This section. What happens with the arrows is, oh, maybe in this will show. You kind of have to get the right arrow. Here it goes. Because different poundage, you can reset how much pound you want on your compound bow, and the more pound you have on it, the stiffer the arrow has to be. So they kind of gives you a table here. Mine is set around 60 pounds. Everybody goes very high. I don't know why. Some of them I know guys that have 100. My friend was 100. He's like way down here. I'm 60. I'm like over here. 59 right here. And then you got to go with the how many inches you want your arrow to be, the length. And I don't know, I can't remember what this one is. I don't think they're marked. Maybe they are. Can't remember the number. But once you get your number, that's how you buy them. I used to buy them. I used to buy the shaft here. Then what you do is you cut it. You glue this guy on. And then you glue this little female adapter in here. This little female adapter. No, you cut it. I must have a cutter in here somewhere. Here it goes. Yep. It's a plumber's copper cutter. Then the glues. You can see the glues here. Now, this is for the function. This here is real. I think this is turkey, but you can buy in plastic. I used to get the real feathers. I get till they come off. See, plastic. This one had happened to plastic, but these fly a little differently than the plastic ones. And here's what if you want to practice, you put these on. Put these on. You can see it has been cut. This one here, cut. Oh, this here is the guides, because you need some kind of a guide. This one here, I'll show you. This guide here, I'll show you later. They got it right here. You can set them for how many yards you want, so you can kind of guide yourself for your shot. You get to practice, because you got to remember, well, I did. One thing I didn't want to do was injure an animal. You know, the whole idea is to actually kill them, which oh, it was something else. What's this? Try to show what I have in here. Buck lure. You want to smell like a doe? Oh, here it is. Here is my bow, I guess. Bobcat. I don't think it was a bobcat. Maybe it was the name of it. Little John. I got this because it's small. This is a small bow compared to the other ones, because I figured I was going to stalk the deer. I don't go up trees like a lot of guys do. You know, I don't think it's fair. For some reason, the deers don't look up. And I don't think, well, here, this is for this bow here. I believe this is called the, I don't know, stabilizer. I have that. It must be the bobcat. The Little John, could be the bobcat, one of these. It's a really small bow, actually. What else is in here? 34, the string. And here it is, the rest. The rest are right here. You gotta have an extra one. Always with you, just in case. Here's where your arrow rests. on your bow. And these are just the pointers. What else we got in here? This here. If you guys can see this. I think I want to keep this knife out in the camera. I want to see if I can develop those pictures, if there's any pictures in there. Let me just see what's in here, and then we'll go through the bow. Thing's getting a little long already. Razor Bank 5. So the people that don't know, because I really didn't know back then, is that we use can't get this open. You wind up using, I think I took off the other one, these razor, this one here. These are blades. This is very sharp, and that's how you kind of kill the deer, actually make them bleed to death. And this here will go through bone, but as the arrow goes through the animal, you can see the blades, what it does. So it's like, I can't believe I did it, but I did. I actually did. And whew, what an experience that was. I never done it after that. I felt horrible. This is the one that was on the, no it wasn't. This one was a little lighter, I guess. This is the 3-blade. It's a little different one. And then this one here, I remember this one. I never used this, but this guy has 5 blades. 5 blade, and it spins. The cutting blades spin. See, it spins. This guy spins. So when it goes through the animal, it does a lot of damage. But I did a lot of practice that summer. I remember before going out to the woods. I remember it was a horrible feeling, I have to say. It was horrible. I was so nervous. I can't believe what I did. Actually, pulling the arrow and holding it into the right moment is not an easy task, because once you see the deer, you start trembling. I was trembling. I could not hold. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Then you're waiting for the right moment, because the last thing you want to do is injure the animal, and he just takes off. You know, a deer just takes off and forget it. You'll never find him, and you don't want to injure the guy. You don't want to do that. Well, that's how I thought about. I don't know how everybody else thinks, but you know, you wanna actually, you wanna kill the guy. You wanna kill him, and so you gotta wait for that shot. You can't just go crazy. You have to have patience and wait for that shot. And you gotta practice. You know, I was pretty good at 30 yards. You want to get them closer than that if you could, but anything further than 30 yards, I will not shoot. I got pretty good at 30 yards. It was a lot of practice. And of course, that is practicing. But once you're out there, and with the real thing happening, you tremble. It's unbelievable. What an experience that was. Anyway, let's make this video short. I hate to say what I did. I just happened to find us in the basement. And this is the arrow. And of course, you're going to need something to to do some damage very quickly, because you don't want that deer to take off and all of a sudden you can't find them, because they'll take off. You know, he's a little injured and everything, but still, they'll take off. So I was lucky. I was batting 1,000. That was the last time I went out. Never did it again. I learned from that experience. It was a horrible experience. I felt horrible. I felt horrible. He was a little button buck. He must have been, well, a button buck is about 18 months old, I guess. He was young. Yep. He was young. And lucky I had my friend there. He knew what to do. Out in the field, you're supposed to dress him, you know, cut him up, all that. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, let's get back to this bow here a little bit. The people that have never seen a bow, it's this, here's where you put your arrows in. This one kind of goes with the bow. Let me see if I can bring it over by the light here a little bit. Be able to see that. So here's where you carry your arrows with you. It kind of goes right there. It goes in here like this. So you carry your arrows with you. Maybe we should just leave it in there, I guess. I don't know where to put this. The basement was a good spot. I can just hang it. Oh, here's the, this I use. I can't even remember. Yeah, I think it's the other finger. Yeah, there you go, I guess. That's where you hold. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Maybe from up above. Yeah, that's how it goes. Goes like this. I believe. Don't even remember now. But anyway, the arrow goes here. And the rest goes just like that. And then I think I might be holding this differently. But I'm not gonna bother. But this is what you use. It's really slippery, so you can let this go. But I had this little contraption here that I put in, and that is to hold the arrow. Let me see if I can get that in. Well, you're walking in the woods. There you go. So I'll be able to walk around the woods with the arrow on the bow, and this will just kind of hold it there. But that's where the arrow goes. It goes on this little thing here. It doesn't rest here, but on here. It's got a little, so you can take that out so you can see. A little knob. See how it goes? That's where the arrow rests, like that. Kind of weird, but anyway, this here is balance, counterbalance. They have really long ones. That's the one I had. And of course, the sights. Let's see if I can get this up. See, I should have taken this off, but now I can't do that. Yeah, let me take this off here. And let me put this where it belongs. Just want to show you the sight. See if we can see it. There's the 3 sights right there. So if I'm holding, so those sights, you kind of, if you go up the target, there's 3 of them there. I don't know if you can see them. There's 3. And I don't know what they're set at right now. I don't remember. But I know one of them is 30. One of these is set for 30 yards. And whatever the other ones are. This here, this bushy things is kind of a silencer. When you let go. And here's the cam, how it works. These are the cams. And actually, to make it really stiffer, to get to more pounds, you do is you screw this in right here. See how much room? I have a lot of room left here. So if I screw this in, and this guy in, it will open up and we'll make it tighter. We'll make the strings really tight so you get more poundage out of it. But I tried with it with more poundage, and I don't. At 60 was good. I had a really nice flight on my arrow at 60 pounds, and that's what I use. So. I don't know what else to say, except maybe I shouldn't have shown this. One of the things that I did. I don't feel proud about it, but I did. I learned. I felt horrible and never hunted after that. It was, to me, it was a horrible experience, but I did it. You can see I really got into the hobby. I bought everything. I did a lot of practice and it paid off. I bet in 1,000. My friend could not believe that I caught a deer. He was so happy for me. It was a very nice experience with him. He cooked the heart for me, the liver. That's what we had that night. And it was something that I will never forget. Well, hopefully you'll find this maybe not enjoyable, but maybe someone that never seen a bow before, how they actually work, because I had no idea how they worked back then with the compound bow, how much force you can get out of it by having these cams. And I wish I could show that, but without someone here to show to hold the video, you could let's see if I could let's see, and you see that it becomes easy once it's very hard right now, very hard, and then eventually it gets very easy. It gets easy right there. Right there, it's easy. Right there. right there. Very easy. You can hold it, then you let go. Oof. Anyway, this is the Bob, whatever that was, that name, compound. What's that name? Bobcat. Bobcat, the Little John. I guess it's called the Little John or the Bobcat. It's a kit. The Little John compound. I guess it's called the Little John. Little John. And it came like that. I didn't do the coloring on this. I believe that's how it came. It came like that. And it's got everything here. Shows you everything, what to do. The Wildcat compound bow, the Wildcat. Hey, that is another name. The Wildcat kit. I didn't get a kit, it was already done. Anyway, and this, like I said, let's put this in files of YouTube. The Bobcat Little John compound bow. And thanks for watching. Okay, here I am back again. I had to come back because I was kind of looking at this booklet. And then I realized that I kept calling this bow the Little John. And why is because I kind of saw this picture over here. And it kind of looks like the one I have here, but first of all, I did paint this thing. It didn't come like that. Okay, this was done either by me or by my friend. The little camouflage thing. You can tell by the paint coming off of there. But anyway, I kept calling this the Little John, but it is not the Little John. See, I thought it was the Little John because I know there's a small bow. Compared to my friends and the other ones I've seen, you know, they're pretty big. I mean, he had a big bow, and he had it at 100, 110 pounds. He was shooting at it. It's like incredible. Anyway, when I look in here, the Pro string, the string 26 inches, it's much smaller than this one. The string here is this string right here. It goes from here. It goes from here to there, 34 inches. You can see that. But that's the string, so that's telling me that the Little John is even smaller than this. Much smaller. And here's another string that I have. It's an extra string. And you can see it's 34 inches. So this is not the Little John. But again, if I look at the Bobcat M6, it also tells me a lot of things here. The axle to axle length is 45 inches, which you can see in the video. The axle had the two pins that kind of hold the cam at the end. And if I was to measure that, this one here is like 39 inches. This one here is telling me it's 45, just like this kit is 45. And another thing, it's a it gives me the Pro string. It comes with a Pro string, but it doesn't give me the measurement of how long that Pro string is. But this being 45 inches, just like the kit, 45 inches, the string is 38 inches. So it's like 4 inches longer than this one. So I'm saying is like which is the bow that I really have here. And I'm looking at the picture from the beginning at this booklet here. Of course, Chris McNeil puts his name that he inspected the bow. It was really nice of him. You know, Martin Archery, they're from Walla Walla, Washington, there what the apples are from. And here I have bobcat all by itself. And if I look at this picture, it looks just like my bow. It, of course, doesn't have the sight, but what it does have is this pressure button here, which I have is right here. And also, if you really get to look, the insert right there, there's an insert for the stabilizer, and that's this guy right there. And it does mention it that it drill for pressure button, so it looks like the button is put on the M6. But furthermore, when I kept looking at it over here, I noticed, oh my goodness, right there is a piece of paper on it. You can take a really good look at it. It just says bobcat. So that's exactly what I have. It's just a plain old bobcat. You know, to look at this, I see just plain old bobcat. Now this guy here, Kevin, Kevin has his name on this. That was nice of him. So I have bobcat, compound, and peak weight. I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know what I get out of that. Holding weight. But string length, 34. There you go. 30, and the bow number, whatever that is. I don't know what those numbers are. So, by peeling the paint off, I actually found the name of the bow that I have, and it is plain old bobcat. Is exactly what I have here. The string is 34 inches, and the axle is another measurement they give you. Is the axle? This one is 39 inches. Just for someone that wants to know. And the stabilizer, I believe it came with it. I think the sight came with it. Now the quiver, I don't know if I bought that extra or it might have come with it. I have no idea. I can't remember. I can't remember at all. And I remember, did I try to put this on? I couldn't remember. And how could I? Of course, this is what holds. It's just like this. That's how you grab it. Grab the arrow like this. And this is very smooth here. It's hair. Some kind of animal hair. And you can just, it's very smooth, so you can let the string go when you let the arrow go. Okay. I figure I'll come back to that and try to get this set just in case somebody really wanted to know what bow I had. And it is a Martin bow, and it is the Bobcat. And thanks for watching.